sound the alarms. Literally, we're finally getting it after asking for years and years and years and years and years. We are getting a performance street truck, which I know myself and lots of the community have just been like begging for, just begging. Like, why can't you take the Ram TRX and just make a street version? It would be so easy, and it appears as if we're going to be there, and I think that it's going to be a supercharged V8 as well. Hopefully just pulling the V8 from the TRX and putting it into a street truck. Now, there hasn't been an official announcement, but it's pretty obvious from this trailer that we're about to dissect and go through right here, right now, that this thing is coming. The first clue that we get kind of here, it's a wide body lowered street truck. And up here we get like the Rumblebee kind of logo going on. In a previous trailer, I was trying to pick apart what was going on because they kind of obscured this, and I'll play this here as I talk, but they kind of obscured it, but in this trailer it's way more clear. We got Paul Revere saying the British are coming, the British are coming, which is like, that's how I feel about this inside, because I'm like, oh my god, they're finally, I mean, the British were a bad thing to be coming. This is a good thing, but I'm like, it's finally here. It's happening. It's happening. It's finally happening.
Oh my god, okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm.
What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure?
Stay calm.
Wait.
Everybody calm down.
We're getting a street truck. First thing that I did notice, this isn't the bigger picture, but like these yellow brakes, reminiscent of, they look like small calipers actually. That can't be the caliper. Maybe it is. Maybe it's just a weird angle. But these yellow brakes, very reminiscent of, that's how you could tell that between an SRT Jeep, just a regular SRT Jeep, and the Trackhawk, the supercharged version. It gets more obvious than that. So, you know, again, we have the TRX here. So this is the first shot that we get of it. We have the SRT badge. We have the same kind of hood scoop and lights as the TRX. So then we kind of get the bigger picture here, kind of a better idea of like the shape of the Rumblebee here. It looks like they might have remodeled it a little bit, but it looks very much Rumblebee-esque. We got some wings going on. As it emerges a little bit more there, you can really kind of tell. Let me drag this out a little bit. You can really tell. Like, this is just obviously a remodeled Rumblebee situation going on. It almost kind of brings in like the spirit of protest or symbol of protest kind of vibe a little bit that they have for the V8 marketing campaign, combined with like Rumblebee vibes. It's harder to see from this angle. Let's zoom in a little bit here. I think I mean, you see the wings. It has to be a Rumblebee. And if you listen in the background, you hear it sounds like a supercharged TRX.
In this country, in loud we trust.
There's another decent shot of it. Like, you could see the wings going again. Again, obvious Rumblebee, right? Like, this is as clear as it gets that that's what they're doing here. So I don't think there's any question as to if it's going to be the Rumblebee or not. The only question here, and this is the clearest shot of the truck, we get kind of like a Hellcat vibe going on with the bumper, a very street truck vibe. Again, with the yellow, the SRT, this thing is loud and in your face. It looks pretty cool at a first glance. This is like, honestly though, if you asked me exactly what would you expect a TRX turned street truck to look like, this is it. I am very much liking it. I only have one thing about this truck that kind of, and it's more of like a personal preference, nothing that I think is wrong with it. The hood scoop to me, a little bit much. Just because that's the exact hood scoop that's on the TRX, I'm like, I kind of want, like, that's a little bit rugged for a street truck to me, but that's very minimal, very minimal. Overall, happy to see it. They didn't, it's weird because they dropped this teaser. Probably just their marketing plan is to build some hype and then eventually announce what this thing is going to be. But to me, it seems pretty clear what this is. The only question that remains is what engine is this thing going to feature? And I feel like after Ram just got pretty much beat down for basically going too far in the opposite direction of V8, whatever that is, with like the RHO and like the EV trucks and all that stuff. Like, they're not going to come back and go soft. It doesn't seem like something that Tim Kaniskis would do, at least if you ask me. So it appears as if this is going to probably be a Hellcat powered, because like also in other commercials, they're up in this Hellcat. They're talking about the Hellcat in the commercials. This has to be Hellcat powered. To me, there's like no way that this comes out and it's not Hellcat powered, because that would just be like, there's no way. There's no way that you do this big, we're coming back, we're back in the saddle, we're doing all of these big moves, and then you come back and you're like, oh yeah, by the way, it just has like a Hemi with like 20 more horsepower. I feel like that just doesn't work that way. So yeah, I'm pretty sure, I'm tossing up some AI renderings here that I'm going to make of this truck. I know everybody hates AI, but this is kind of what AI thinks the truck is going to look like. I think it's pretty cool. What do you guys think? Am I missing something here? What do you think of the truck itself? Do we love this thing? How are we feeling about it? To me, as long as they do the Hellcat and they make it a street truck, there's not a lot of ways you can really go wrong here. Like, the truck doesn't have to be perfect. Like, I'm sure they want it to be perfect. Just the fact that they're making this and they're satisfying the enthusiast community, to me, that's the big part. That's the part where I'm like, we got to have that part. Because without that part, you know, whatever. Like, it's whatever. But if they do that part, there's a lot of leeway to me. I don't know if I would buy it in yellow. If it's a Rumblebee, it might only be in yellow. I don't know. But yellow's a lot. Yellow is a lot. I'm not saying it's not cool. Maybe I would buy a yellow truck. I don't know. I'm worked up about this, because this is the thing. This is like, out of all the things that I've been waiting for to happen, the revival of a performance street truck is what we have been waiting for. So let me know. What do you guys think? Are we on the head here with this being a Hellcat powered truck? We think it is going to be something else. Drop every detail that you think that I didn't cover in the comments, because I need to know what this is going to be. Anyways, guys, thanks for tuning in. This is Big Clive 34. You can follow me for the hottest car news daily.
And there it was, the first great American yell, echoing like a sonic boom across history. This country didn't tiptoe onto the world stage. Hell no. We kicked down the door with all the subtlety of a cannon blast. We were born loud, born with that unmistakable American sound. Part war cry, part victory lap, part watch this. Liberty is loud, baby. Always has been, always will be. Loud isn't just about volume. It's dreams that won't stay bottled up or be muzzled by good manners. It's the roar of American thunder. Engines that cut through the static and speak directly to that loud, proud, impossible American soul. Something to say? Say it. Something to prove? Prove it. Something to ride? Ride it straight into the history books. Because quiet won't get you anywhere. In this country, in loud we trust.